it is Friday, so it is a due day, which is a little difficult because I'm
Continue
feeling
4/10 of a mile.
I'm feeling blah. Even though my life is being directed by the fantasticness of MapQuest right now, I'd rather be in bed asleep. But not just because I'm feeling bummed, but because I'm tired. And I think it's important that when we're kind of analyzing what's going on with us, that we be honest about the simple things, like, hey, I didn't get...
Continue 23.8 miles on I-95 South.
Thank you, a great and wondrous voice. That we admit to ourselves, I did not get enough sleep as I needed to last night. And that's fine. It was a every once in a while kind of night out, and I had fun. So I'm certainly paying the price today. I think, the kids being away always plays a part in that, because I understand the empty nest thing. Like, I always used to say, I don't know why parents are so clingy to their teenagers. I mean, really, after dealing with teenagers, don't you kind of want to kick them out of the house anyway? Like, I mean, I was a pretty decent teenager, and everyone still wanted to kick me out, but I get it, because the kids bring you joy. The kids are a reason to get out of bed. And even my dog this morning, who is normally the early bird, laid on me and was like, no, 10 more minutes, Mom, at least 10 more minutes. Now rub my belly. And I'm like, okay. So maybe it is the weather just being blah and cloudy and foggy, and it's not pretty out, not at all. I always miss the sun. But the funny thing is, I was like, am I unhappy? And I'm like, no, I'm happy. I'm my normal level of happy. I'm not ecstatic. I'm going to be ecstatic later, because we're doing a cool gingerbread house building thing at my kids' school. And that made me, that kind of was a light bulb moment. I can still be happy and be bummed at the same time. And I think that that's what a lot of people that don't really understand mental health things get. They think for you to be depressed, you have to be curled up in a ball crying in a dark corner somewhere, and that's depression. But the truth is that that's not depression. I mean, just look at all the people who've committed suicide, not even with drugs, accidentally. That's all the people that have purposefully taken their lives, who were notoriously happy people. Now, a lot of times that's a mask to keep ourselves sane and to protect ourselves from more hurt or shame from just the feelings that you're feeling. But a lot of times people that are sad are also happy. You could be excited for Christmas, but for instance, I'm super excited about Christmas, but at noon on Christmas Day, the kids go with their dad, and I'm really kind of bummed out. I'm already bummed about that. We're going to pack in as much holiday fun as we can, and I'm accepting of the fact that, they should also get to deserve fun time with the other side of the family. But, there's that part of me that's like, no, they're mine. I have to wipe their butts. If I have to sit through the terrible dentist appointments, then I deserve all the time that I can have with them. And, I get that that's selfish, and I get that it's a mom thing, but it's something that I continue to learn how to deal with. But that's why I'm seeking, I'm getting help. I'm seeking guidance, because it's not like I have a huge trauma or struggle that I'm going through. But I want to make sure that if something does pop up, if something bigger comes up, that it doesn't become depression. So I am preempting my mental health now, so that, because you can't live a perfect life forever. That's not normal. Which, I'd be okay with not being normal if that was not normal. But it's not. And so we have those highs and those lows, and really finding spiritual balance is about finding the balance in how we manage our emotions and our thoughts, and how we process these things, what lessons we learn through them, when they're easy, when they're hard, when we have help, when we're alone. But especially as the holiday season really comes full swing. Next week is all the kids' big school events. So, I'm pretty much off work from now till after Christmas, because nobody's buying anything but Christmas presents at this point in time. And I'm making sure that I'm enjoying the time, purposefully enjoying the time that I have to spend with them, making memories, doing silly things like making ornaments. We're gonna redecorate the tree. Don't ask. We may even build new trees to decorate. But I'm going to make sure that I continue to suck up all the good, because I know that at noon on Christmas, as I hand them off with a smile and I say, have fun with Daddy, have fun with your grandparents, make sure you listen, if you have to go potty, speak up, the normal things. And I wave to them and I tell them I love them and I'll see them soon. That when that door closes and I turn around, I am going to feel like bursting into tears, because nobody wants to do that. Like they don't. You don't want to give up your most precious items in existence. This is why there's dragons. Maybe I'm part dragon. You don't want to give up your joy. You don't want to hand over your joys to someone else that doesn't appreciate them like you do. But you have to, well, it's that or go to jail. And on the fence, regardless. So I'm still overjoyed at the holiday season, and I'm so excited, especially about Dean's holiday party. Audrey was invited, so we're going to pick her up, take her there. It's going to be a fantastic Wednesday, so that's a big Wednesday. And then there's just so many other little things going on, and I'm trying very hard not to overwhelm the kids, because they like to do one thing a day and that's it. And some days they don't want to do anything. Like, they will both seriously come home, eat snacks, and vegetate for the rest of the night, because they're done. And I respect that, because kids need that space to decompress as well. They can be happy and bummed at the same time. I mean, Audrey is just full of so many emotions. Sometimes, we have to sit down and breathe and talk about what's going on with her. And she's 4. So if a 4-year-old needs help and is willing to accept help, then we should be too. To learn from the kids, right? You can be happy and bummed at the same time. She's happy about, pizza dinner, but I told her if she doesn't eat it all, she's not getting birthday cake. See, balance. So I want to remind you that whatever feelings you're having are valid, but to sort through and find the real root issue. And if that is literally the only work that you do today, that's okay. I'm not judging. I'm not going to be like, well, do more. No. Do not destroy your mental health because someone you don't know is take the challenge as a push. I'm out of the house. That's my push. I'm reaching out to other people to hear some good news for the day. That's my push. If you need to be pushed, this is me pushing you. If you need a hug, this is me hugging you. You got this. But it's the holiday season. This is kind of how things go. So take a deep breath, mentally sort through all the crap you have to do today, and then do what you need to. All right? I love you guys. Have a good one. Happy Friday. It's not just you. You got this. All right. Bye.